I am Rosa, Duchess of Moesia, chosen by my father to lead our people through these challenging times, when hostile forces swarm our borders and so-called men of God threaten us with invasion. But there is no love between the Pope in Rome and the Patriarch of the East, a wedge I intend to exploit as I make haste to Constantinople. There I shall be rebaptized into the Orthodox faith and pledge to drive the heretics out of my mother's homeland, negating the Pope's crusade. In exchange, I ask only that the Patriarch support my claims, and, should I succeed, place the crown of Bulgaria upon my head. Welcome back to Crusader Chronicles, our Moesia campaign here again. And where we left off last episode, this is kind of a time of crisis for Moesia. There's a lot of religious strife and religious warfare going on here. We had our grandmother here, Duchess Evdokia of Bulgaria here. She was the first ruler of this region to reject the authority of the Christian church there and declare herself a pacifist. And you can see that spread from Bulgaria itself through this region here, including our own holdings in Moesia here. But the Pope is none too pleased by that, and he has declared a new era of religious persecution against heretics and infidels there. And who is first on his hit list? Well, it is Bulgaria that he is targeting there. So our ancestral home, our maternal home, is under threat there. You can see our mother, Reina, holds some land in Bulgaria proper, so they are under attack by the Pope. And then the local zealots have also been stirred up here. We had Obsikian, which is sort of a southern duchy there, come surging north. They took out our neighbor Philippopolis in a previous episode there, and now they have come for us. This was a great fear of our fathers there. Obsikian has declared holy war for Moesia. So we are standing on sort of the threshold of extinction there. If we do lose this war, Duke Aristarchos there will seize all territory within our realm, so it will be game over for Rosa and for Moesia here. But luckily she is a very intelligent and crafty lady there. She knows how to play the political games here. She has a long history serving as her father's chancellor, so she has a plan, as she explained in the intro to the video there. So what we're going to do is we're not even going to try to fight Obsikian here. You can see that they heavily outnumber us. We have only about 1,700 men and no real allies that we can call, since they've all kind of been taken off the board here. So what we're going to do instead is simply convert. We're going to convert to Orthodoxy here. And as you can see, we currently don't quite have enough piety. So in game terms, we're going on a pilgrimage to Constantinople here. We gotta get our piety up so we can officially convert. But in story terms, we're going here to directly speak to the Orthodox Patriarch himself. So what Rosa is banking on there is that the Patriarch is none too pleased by the Pope's incursion into Bulgaria there. that is, after all, historically part of his holdings there. If the Pope takes it, it will be under the Roman Church as opposed to the Latin Church. So the Patriarch does not want to lose that territory there. So we're going to make him an offer that we're willing to convert to Orthodoxy to get Obsikian off our backs there. And in return, he is going to sponsor our claim to Bulgaria itself there. Since, after all, our mother here, Countess Irena, she has a pressed claim to Bulgaria. She's been fighting against her niece, Svitanka here, for quite some time. So when our mother inevitably passes away, she's already not in the best of health there, so we will be inheriting that claim on Bulgaria, and we want the Patriarch to sponsor our claim there, because if we succeed in taking Bulgaria, then that means that that land will be back in control of the Christian Church, and the Pope will have no grounds for launching that invasion. And of course, on our end there, taking the Duchy of Bulgaria should give us enough land to form our father's great dream, the Kingdom of Bulgaria there. So we want the Patriarch to place that crown upon our head if we succeed in taking Bulgaria there and turning the Pope away. Alright, so we made it to Constantinople. We picked up 250 piety. That's more than what we needed to convert there, so let's go ahead with that. And as we mentioned, that immediately invalidated that holy war of Obsikians. Since we are now Orthodox, we now share a faith, so they no longer have grounds to attack us. We can now turn our attention to Bulgaria. There's our poor mother there, Reina, on death's door, unfortunately, there. So I tested this out a few times. For some reason, her holdings always went to my daughter instead of me. So I'm quickly going to marry my daughter off here to the grandson of Dyrrhachion there, future heir to those holdings. So that will be a really good alliance for her when she comes of age there. And he accepted on the very day that our mother passed away. So very good timing on our part there. And we can see that our daughter and heir is now the young Countess of Skoji, inheriting her grandmother's lands there. Not too sure why it skipped over me. I'm assuming it has something to do with perhaps the inheritance rules over in Bulgaria. They don't want any foreign rulers inheriting land, but that's all right. That will still stay in our family. We definitely wanted to make sure that we got her married off before she left our home, since the AI is really not good at making alliances there. We now have a claim on the Duchy of Bulgaria, and we want to move quick and claim that before the Pope shows up here. So we could do a holy war here, but I don't actually have the piety for that, so let's just press our own claim on Bulgaria here. I think that will do just fine. We can't call our daughter in since she is a vassal, but we can call in our other ally here. And of course, the Patriarch promised to support us here, so let's see if he holds up his end of the deal there. And yes, he has sent us some money, so we're all set to go to battle here. I didn't film a lot of the warfare here. It was very challenging being in this sort of mountainous region here. when most of our army benefits are focused on horsemanship. Culturally, we talked about that in an earlier video, so we're probably going to have to modify that somewhere down the line because horses and mountains just are not mixing here. You can see we just got really poor modifiers on every battle that we fight there, but luckily we've got numbers on our side there, and our knights are fighting very valiantly on our behalf there. So looks like we're gonna eke out a victory here on this one. Barely though, barely. And yes, that's a victory for us there. And I think we're just going to settle in now for quite a long siege, a winter siege in the mountains there. But coming out of that in the summer, and we are done there. We have captured the Bulgarian heir, looks like, and she is forced to concede to us. So look at that, Moesia is twice the size. Our father would be so proud of us there. We can't seem to escape the religious uprisings here. We managed to turn Obsidian away, we managed to turn the Pope away, but now we have the Bogomolous pacifists that are unhappy with us here. And we have a chance here to do a bit of an Uno reverse, let's call it that, where we can reconvert to pacifism there, back to where we started from, which I honestly think we might do that. I think it fits with Rosa's personality. She clearly doesn't put much stock in religious authority there. She was pretty much just using the situation to her advantage to achieve her goals there. So if pacifism is the will of our people, we are willing to stand up for that, I think. And wow, so immediately after playing fast and loose with religion there, Rosa has been stricken with cancer. And this is really thematically interesting, I feel, since we just had Rosa's father, Marco, grappling with his own choices in life and feeling that he may have invited some kind of divine retribution upon Moesia here. So it would seem that his daughter is being judged equally harshly at ignoring the supernatural, I guess. This is a really bad setback for Rosa here. We really are so close to achieving our goal and crowning ourselves Queen of Bulgaria. At this point, it seems like we just have to survive long enough to do that. I think we just need a little bit more gold here to create the title. So I don't think Rosa is willing to wait this out. I think for her it truly is too late for caution. So we're going to have to cross our fingers here and hope for a good outcome from our physician. And it looks like we have underwent some surgery here, a little milk of the poppy there. We passed out and now have balanced humors. We will live to see another day. So that is the good news, I think. I did not realize that we were pregnant during this whole ordeal. Well, nobody can say Rosa is not a tough lady there. But we do still have the cancer, and we also have become disfigured here. Actually, it looks like we have lost our nose. We have lost our nose from the surgery there. I don't know what kind of cancer we had. Maybe skin cancer, I guess. But that is again very thematically relevant because, to my understanding, the ancient Romans would often disqualify their political rivals by chopping off their nose. I guess someone without a nose was considered unfit to rule there. So this is again tying back to that divine judgment, perhaps. Rosa and her playing fast and loose with religion here has led to her being deemed unfit to rule. But as far as Rosa is concerned here, there's no time to waste. We have the cash in hand. It is time for a coronation. Looks like we've got some banners ready to hang from the walls here and let the people see their new queen. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call the video right now. I do want to spend the next episode really deep diving into our brand new Royal Court here, since that really was the purpose of this campaign, to show off these features. And then we'll probably shift focus a bit to the management of our brand new kingdom. I think Rosa has done an amazing job bringing us back from the brink there, all the way from near extinction to a glorious kingdom here. But there is a little bit of tragedy that seems to be following our house, so we'll have to watch and see how things go for Bulgaria in the future. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep following along with our story here, and we'll see you next time on Crusader Chronicles.